He gets to do it.
We've got ourselves a Yasuo.
Want to see about how it's your fault they're dying in top lane.
Oh, Trick. I mean, Perks rather, and Frozen back and forth. Trick just below with Crash.
Oh!
In. It's going to be the 1-2. And it's actually the kill coming in. Trick just in range execution. No, it was the hit already from Crash. And the back and forth as Perks takes a hit right to the backside from Crash. They back off of that one. Thaldrin now very low.
Here we go.
Frozen stuck out. Whoa, Perks being able to get the damage down. Knocked backwards. Here comes Crash. This is where it gets tough. Cleanse down, dodges out on Sejuani's ultimate. Beautifully done. But here's the damage now. Trick's gonna get the pop-up just in time. Saves him from Crash. Perks through the other side. Padden with one shot and the wind wall down. I mean, Perks is the same. Trick finds himself in a sticky situation, and he is gonna get locked down one more time. Padden comes in, and pop goes the Trick. Frozen coming up with that one.
FB have also swapped their lanes around. They're gonna still look for him.
Well, blam! Well, that was a little lackluster. Still gonna come in. Good tank for Crash. Frozen was like, I'm coming. Gotta surf the walls here. And they
Frozen. Look for a play in the top lane.
There's only 3 of them. It feels like it's a pressure game.
Hurricane.
Be about 2 through there. Beautiful Howling Gale into the last breath. That's the hit onto Padden. They just used quite a bit in the top lane for that fight, so his ultimate was not up. G2 takes advantage.
Good roam there from Perks and some serious damage already being dealt from him.
Control and FB recognize it.
Oh, they're fighting.
That was going to be huge. They were looking for the rupture for Perks. Don't have it just yet. Steel Tempest back through 2. Flashes over the Talia wall. And the Divide will set up the fight. Chain of Corruption locks down to 2 as the Piercing Arrow rocks the back line.
Whoa.
Trick in, Trick out. And it looks like that's enough. Not a lot of damage from the last breath. And it looks like Perks could be in a lot of trouble as he's in the middle of the frying pan. Cooked up and spit out. Trick now very low. Expect trying to be the last line of defense as Sven has stayed on the back line. But
He's doing it in this game, which is quite surprising.
hit Crash just dodges out of that one, but it looks like you can chop down here. Expect doesn't take him out. It's Sven. Nature's Grasp goes across. Frozen's on the other side of the wall, and he's blocked G2, but
You say Sven Rip. I say that last whisper board right there from Perks. Taking down Crash.
Oh
It
boy.
looks like they're onto Frozen now. Can anybody follow up? The kite coming in. And it looks like he's going to be able to only get a little bit more distance. Unravels the earth under G2's feet, but they pull the rug out from under Frozen.
They'll get themselves the picks. And now with 2 dead, one of them being the jungler, G2 naturally will move over towards the Baron. Thaldrin's nearby. Padden is still here.
Oh, the Flash Monsoon initiation coming in from Mindy. That's going to be Perks following through as well. Thaldrin throwing back the Bramble Smash to lock up the fight. And Padden is looking to the side, right through his sights, delivering the damage, but it's not enough DPS to take down Expect. Follows through forward, one last shot, and bada bing, bada boom. Expect going to live through that one with little W damage. And here comes G2 coming back in, but they have Frozen as well.
But they didn't kill Trick yet. He's on his way. Baron is going very low, though. He got to go in instantly.
He's in 900, 875. Oh, wow, so early on the smites from both junglers. Auto down, and it goes to Crash. They are going in for the fight now as they take down it's Trick and Sven. It's like catch
For the Talia wall.
I don't know if they have enough time to take down Expect for that Weaver's wall, but they do lock out a lot of the damage. Frozen actually gets himself on the right side. It's Perks going in his last breath along with G2 as they try to take down 1907 Fenerbahce. A few kills. Oh, he got it. Gets the flash over. Beautifully done to get that extra follow-up damage of Steel Tempest.
Oh, he might even fight Crash. Who's next? Not Crash.
No, that was just
Every time is the question. It looks like they can.
It's going to be 2,000. 1,000 on it. Couldn't get over the wall. Locked into Flyer.
Oh, engaging.
Just an initiation of 1 onto Frozen. Is that too much, though? Do they have the follow-up damage? A big heal. The Redemption Monsoon coming out of mid. He puts Trick back into a fighting position with the rest of the team. G2 going forward, but they're just missing. They're being out-kited. Japone and Padden turning around to fight back and delivering the damage. Piercing arrows flying through, but nobody's falling just yet. Slivers of help as they try to limp away from the fight. A draw between the 80 carries, and it's left in front. It's a turret tank.
Kill the tower! The tower! Yeah, they did it!
It's gone. Trick tries to go in. That's not the knockup, though. Wild Growth very early onto Padden as they jump out. Damage onto Crash as he tries to deliver the last bit of crowd control for his team to persevere. As Thaldrin stands on the front line tall in between 3. He gets the last breath from Yasuo, and they flash forward towards Padden now. Huge damage coming out as he...
There he goes.
Over the wall. We didn't expect anything different. still has a little bit to get in. Has to wait for the cooldown. May not be able to make it in time. A little bit of a reset on that Elder. 2,500 in. They're waiting to blast it down. They want the fight. Possibly it goes to Trick and the rest of the team.
Crash's ulti's not ready either.
Doldrin teleports in. Home guard's on, but it's really just to flex the muscles and taunt. He's going to get that 3-hit knockup. Perks, so much damage waiting for the ulti to come back. And Perks is going to go down. No, Sven lives. Sven gets the heal in and keeps himself alive. Expect now rotating in with the team to the base. Will they be able to live in? Last that long, so they have to be careful at whatever fights they take. Fenerbahce wanting the inhibitors and possibly wanting safety after this, as it can easily be turned around if they greed too much. That is crashed down. Chain of
trying to deal some damage.
Doldrin coming in. Nature's Grasp is only going to lock up a few of the tanks. Over the wall goes Trick. That's the knockup they might have needed. Big damage on to expect. Lock of the Iron Slaughterer Redemption comes in to keep the team safe, but there's really no going back in. Around the wall comes mid. Sven is there with the autos. Wind wall goes up, but Patton has everything to shoot up front. Perks taking a lot of damage. Perks just living. Gets the shield down, and he keeps himself alive. Trick, however, falls to the hands of Patton. And once again, Landry burning them down. Patton on the turrets. He's going to look to end the game. Explosive shot drops the first one. The demolition is in for the win, and it is going to be 1907 Fenerbahce trying to claim this win. He goes down. It is going to be the save for G2. The rest of the team piling in for Fenerbahce. 3 dead.
What's happening? They're TPing in. Trick is on the way.
Frozen low. No mana there. Oh, this is a big chomp down. Dessert, dinner, and everything here for Expect. He just has to choose which one it is. Trick is going to pick up that kill, though, so they still have the chomp down. A good save for the Baron. No chance here for Crash if they get that damage down perfectly. And G2 has weathered an amazing...
Trick looking for a fight.
Didn't get the initiation he wanted to. Get pushed out of that. Up towards the top side. Very low. Back and forth. Gets shot down by Expect. They could go coast to coast if they get every member of 1907 Fenerbahce. Frozen into the Zanyas, but gold won't save you for long. Double kill for Perks.
We can still got some minions near the Nexus. We see some ping use any sort of defensive abilities to get out of it, and he just dies instantly. Expected.
They have very small window to secure a major objective. The fight is still going.
Straight into the middle. Trick cannot flash out of this. He's put himself right in. Expect tries to flash in as well. They want the fight now before FB can get their footing. Crashes down. That's Frozen as well. Japone falls. Patton trying to kite back and do what he can, but it's Doldrin falling in front of him. And without the captain, without the rest of the team, it's going to be difficult to pull this one around. G2 has stopped Fenerbahce in their tracks and will take the Nexus.
They lost all the inhibs, they lost Barons, everything. They were defending for such a long time, and they kept winning fights. And now in the end, they get the Nexus.
The Yasuo pick from Perks. He said it would happen. They lock it in here at the group stage of Worlds. And with just a few more attacks, they take the game 52-17. G2 Esports over 1907 Fenerbahce.
With the Nexus exposed and everything with their backs against the wall against a Baroned up opponent, they find a way to get the team fight after team fight, and they will get themselves the victory. But it's a heartbreaking victory at that, as they were never going to get into the quarterfinals of Worlds. So they need to hug it out and celebrate how well they played here at the tournament.
They did what they could do in the last game. Same here for 1907 Fenerbahce. Go in, see if you can pick up that first win for them. For G2, it's about getting the third one. And while the Yasuo pick was a bit of fun, everything else was very serious here. Both teams really wanted to secure that one win towards the end, but a super rough moment, especially for G2 Esports after being so close in a very tough group.
Passion and a lot of pride as well. The game helping ever so slightly to pick G2 up, but you can see how emotional they are, knowing how strong their fans and what their fans